Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel to get your daily Bible verse and Bible chapter. I hope you have a great day and come back each and every day for a new verse and a new chapter. Thank you and God bless. The verse of the day, Philippians 2:13, the Message. What I'm getting at, friends, is that you should simply keep on doing what you've done from the beginning. I was living among you. You live in responsive obedience. Now that I'm separated from you, keep it up. Better yet, redouble your efforts. Be energetic in your life of salvation, relevant and sensitive before God. The energy is God's energy, an energy deep within you. God Himself willing and working at what will give Him the most pleasure. One of my favorite verses is Philippians 4:13, and it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. If you have your own favorite verse, please put that down below and let me know what it is. Thank you and God bless. The chapter of the day is 1 Samuel 29. The Philistines mustered all the troops at Aphek. Meanwhile, Israel made camp at the spring of Jezreel, as the Philistines' warlords marched forward by realignment and division. David and his men were bringing up the rear with Achish. The Philistine officer said, What business do these Hebrews have being here? Achish answered the officers, Don't you recognize David's ex-servant King Saul of Israel? He has been with me a long time. I found nothing to be suspicious of, nothing to complain about. From the day he defected from Saul until now. Angry with Achish, the Philistine officer said, Send this man back to where he came from. Let him stick to his normal duties. He's not going to battle with us. He'd switch sides in the middle of the fight. What better chance to get back in favor with his master by stabbing us in the back? Isn't that the same David they celebrate at their parties singing? Saul kills by the 1,000, David by the 10,000. So Achish had to send for David and tell him, As God lives, you have been a trusted ally, excellent in all the ways you have worked with me, beyond reproach, in the ways you have conducted yourself. But the warlords don't see it that way. So the best thing you can do is leave peacefully now. And it's not worth it displeasing the Philistine warlords. But what have I done? Said David. Have you had a single cause for complaint from the day I joined up with you until now? Why can't I fight against the enemies of my master, the king?" "I agree," said Achish. "You're a good man as far as I'm concerned, God's angels." But the Philistine officers were empathetic. He's not to go with us in the battle, so get an early start, you and the men who came with you, as soon as you have light enough to travel. Go." David rose early, he and his men, and by daybreak they were on their way back to Philistine country. The Philistines went to Jezreel. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to smile, because you never know what a smile can do for someone's day. God bless.